Since 1998, the Protected Areas Conservation Trust has been at the forefront of conservation in Belize. 20 years later, PACT introduced its innovative alternative to its competitive grants system. The three-year Conservation Investment Strategy guided PACT investments in the National Protected Areas System from 2018 to 2021. Through the CIS, PACT set out to respond to the needs of the Belize National Protected Areas System as a whole. Special priority was given to critical needs including improved biodiversity and ecosystem protection, financial sustainability and revenue generation, and development and expansion of socioeconomic benefits. In total, PACT invested $9.34 million in targeted investments through the CIS, and another $1.4 million was invested in secondary investments. Under the CIS, targeted investments were the primary vehicle for meeting critical needs and supported initiatives that created enabling conditions such as staff training and capacity development. For this, PACT partnered with 9 co-managers to invest in 19 protected areas, improving management and protection of 1.4 million acres of marine and terrestrial ecosystems. These investments enabled protected areas co-managers to strengthen their resource management capabilities, including identifying, managing, and planning for operational threats and boosting their enforcement abilities. Perhaps the most critical component in doing so was supporting personnel. Over the course of the CIS, $3.6 million has been invested in enforcement of protected areas. This includes not only ensuring the presence of field personnel, but providing equipment, field supplies, and logistics as well. Additionally, approximately $71,000 was invested in the capacity building of enforcement personnel, reinforcing and expanding on multiple skill areas. Belize's protected areas are the cornerstones of the country's conservation and biodiversity management efforts, and the ecosystem services they provide are vital to the nation's well-being. Over the course of the conservation investment strategy, co-managers of targeted protected areas have been engaged in diligent monitoring and research of the health of these ecosystems with support from PACT. Through the CIS, PACT has invested approximately $1.45 million into monitoring and research, making up 17% of the total allocations. This level of investment allowed protected areas co-managers to strengthen their monitoring programs by increasing the number of conservation targets as well as monitoring frequency. Additionally, the CIS saw the establishment of monitoring and research frameworks in several protected areas and the enhancement of several others. These developments are now poised to contribute to science-based data that will greatly inform decision-making throughout the protected areas system. Protected areas worldwide face challenges in generating revenue and achieving financial sustainability. Through the CIS, PACT invested a total of $2.06 million into program management, supporting general operations and management activities. A further $116,000 was invested in direct activities, including feasibility studies and the development of business plans. Protected areas co-managers successfully leveraged as much as $6.38 million in 2021, which represents a notable increase of $1.7 million from the baseline set in 2019, indicating that PA co-managers have been making strides in securing additional funds to finance the protected areas and bridge the financial gap. These figures highlight the proactive efforts of Belize's protected areas co-managers in seeking external sources and developing strategies to enhance the financial sustainability of the Belize National Protected Areas System. Socioeconomic benefits work hand in hand with conservation efforts. One key benefit is the creation of employment opportunities. In fact, the largest investment category under the CIS focused on compensating personnel involved in enforcement, program management, and monitoring and research. The total investment in personnel remuneration amounted to $4.1 million. On average, PACT investments through the CIS supported 124 direct beneficiaries from 51 communities across Belize each year. This level of investment showcases PACT's commitment to supporting the livelihoods of conservation personnel as well as the sustainable conservation efforts that they are involved in. The CIS also supported stakeholder engagement and income diversification efforts. Both Yache and Belize Audubon Society implemented effective strategies that can serve as examples to be scaled and adapted for future applications. These initiatives empowered women, encouraged entrepreneurship, and provided personalized capacity building and mentorship to small business owners from neighboring communities. In all, they showcase the positive impact of stakeholder engagement and income diversification, enabling PACT investments to provide sustainable opportunities for empowerment and economic growth. For more than 2 decades, PACT has been a leading force in Belize's conservation efforts. The introduction of the Conservation Investment Strategy marked an innovative milestone in that journey, guiding investments in the National Protected Areas system and resulting in improved biodiversity protection, financial sustainability, and the expansion of socioeconomic benefits. PACT remains committed to supporting the men and women involved in the protection and sustainable development of Belize's protected areas. PACT, your partner in protection.